What's up, YouTube? So as you can tell, I'm holding the camera. I'm gonna keep looking at myself in the viewfinder, so don't judge me. Watching a little vlog here. Casey Holmes, if you know her, you love her. She's a good one. Anyway, I'm home by myself. What? I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder. I'm gonna have to turn it around. But I'm home by myself. Just me and the dogs. And I'm going to show you how messy and crazy this house is really quick. Look at that. Literally, who is she? There is dishes everywhere in this kitchen. So I'm going to start tackling that. I have laundry in the dryer that just finished fluffing, so I need to do that first. I'm gonna just kind of piddle around the house. It's a rainy day by myself. One project I want to do other than dishes and laundry, I want to fix this wall up. It's a bunch of just old picture frames that I've kind of collected from antique stores and stuff, but it's kind of, I just want to like move the two gold ones and some of the little ones, so I have a couple more to add to it as well, so I'm gonna do that. I also want to kind of just pick up, declutter, work on getting some stuff done. I was watching Casey's vlog. They're starting to move. Her husband's in the military, so they kind of have bounced around for a lot. We just shout out everybody that we watch on YouTube. But she's doing a declutter vlog, and I started watching it, and I was like, you know what? Inspiration, because we got to get our butts in gear around here. Like this table, baby shower gift, and just stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I just decided that I'd pick up the camera because I'm sitting at home doing nothing, so I might as well film it and kind of show you along the way. I'm gonna try and film me fixing this for the home series. It's probably not gonna work very well, but that's Levi's problem, not mine. Okay, got a few of the dishes done. There was a lot more than I thought, so we still have a few laying around, but we made a dent. That's good. Got another load of laundry going. I'm gonna go out to the building real quick and see if I can get a hammer, and we're gonna fix this up. This one, there's a couple of them that I want to spray paint gold, I think, because like this one, I don't think it's, honestly I might be able to stain that one, but the blue one for sure has got to go. So we're gonna spray paint it gold, but just kind of move these around a little bit, play with it, move them, fit the new ones in there, see what we can't do as far as getting that done. There's a few in here, I think, from when we went antiquing one time. Let's see if we can find them in here. All of Levi's stuff. Yeah, perfect. And like this closet, there's like no rhyme or reason, just stuff everywhere. But yeah, we've got a couple more. Literally, I think there's two. Oh look, I'm trying to hold these at the same time. We have our horseshoe we need to hang up. I'll hang that up too. Okay, I think that's all that we have. Those two extras and the horseshoe. So I'm gonna go find I don't know how to hang the horseshoe because it's got to go up like that, so I don't know. We'll figure that out. I'm gonna go find a couple extra nails and a hammer. I keep looking at the viewfinder, but I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna come back and put this all together, and I'll show you what it looks like after. I probably won't film it because honestly, if I set you up, you're gonna be like down here right at my butt. That's not a good look, so I'll just show you what it looks like after. My hair is so greasy, but that was a very short-lived project. I was trying to mark where I wanted the new ones to go, and did a couple hammers just to get the nail to kind of stick in there a little bit. And when I was doing this one, my little round frame fell off. it fell off and it's in like a million pieces. I was like, no. But look, like I don't even know how it goes. That sucks. That doesn't go like that. I think this piece is over here. I don't know, it doesn't matter, but no. So that was a short-lived project that is now over. I'm so sad. That was my 1 or 2 round frames that I have. That one, and then I have that one. And that is it. Everything else is just a plain old rectangle square. But anyway, so that was a short-lived project. Kind of mad at myself, so now I'm not gonna finish, but I'm gonna just leave that as it is, and we'll let Levi help me when he gets home, because I don't want to. I really didn't want to take all of them down, but I think we're gonna have to, and I really don't want to, so we're just gonna leave that, and we'll let Levi do that. And then I think for the horseshoe, we're gonna have to probably use screws and kind of catch it in those little notches right there. I really don't know, so we'll also let Levi figure that one out. But that just goes to show that I don't need to do things without supervision. So I just really didn't want to take all those off. So instead of that, I broke my round frame. I'll try and put it back together. We'll see if I can get it to go together. But yeah, now I'm just gonna do laundry and dishes. So whenever Levi finds this, he'll be in for a surprise. Yeah, that's all I got. Just me and the dogs hanging out today. I can't wait to get rid of all this stuff. We're gonna work around the house the next several weekends. 1, because we kind of need to save some money, but 2, because it needs it so badly. There is just so much junk around here. Let me show you just right here. Right when you walk outside the door. Look at it. I mean, just random bricks and pavers and like this big stone fireplace, which is gorgeous, and it would be so cool if it was like over there, kind of out of the way. We took all of this what do you call that, lattice. It was all over the outside fence, so we did do that. We moved this swing. It was crazy. We were watching the first very initial house tour that we filmed, and it was amazing to me how much stuff there was. There was so much just clutter and stuff, and so many just random plants. Like back here, she was just growing so much stuff, and it was just crazy to me. I was like, you forget, you know, living in it, how much things changed. But like, we've done a lot of work, and we still have a huge way to go. Like this rotting deck that we have, this board was already loose. There's holes under there. There's a big hole there, and Big Bessie, who's just standing over the hole. But you can see, like right here, she's already patched that once. She's patched here a couple times, and like that. So it's just like stuff like that that makes it harder, because then it's like, well, instead of replacing the whole thing and making the whole thing good, it was just kind of repaired, which is fine, I understand, but at the same time, it's like, that sucks. So like all this stuff back here, all these rocks, this is what I was working on in the front yesterday. I was trying to peel up. I ended up just kind of giving up. I stopped moving them, and I was just peeling them up out of the dirt. But there's just so many rocks everywhere. I mean, she's just got them everywhere, and some of them like on the edge are to keep the dogs from digging out. I heard an animal. Maybe it was a squirrel. But like there's rocks everywhere. And I asked Levi, I said, surely to God they did not bring all of these rocks here. Hopefully they were already here and they just like used them for purposes. But as you can see, we've made a little plank with some cinder blocks, because those were all just like out here along the deck. Like They were just randomly placed. It was awful. So we have a lot of big plans. We've done a lot of work, but we have a lot of bigger projects to start tackling. We're kind of piddling now, doing some of the smaller stuff, like just picking up the junk out here. But soon we're gonna have to start working on some big projects, which is gonna suck because money. But it's gonna be fine. We're gonna be great. We're gonna get a lot done. The plan for the deck is I really want to do like some composite decking, which is like the plastic. Some of it's like plastic and wood, some of it's just plastic. Because out here it's just lines up to the dirt right here. So it's not very, and there's a lot of runoff from this hill. I mean, you can see it's kind of steep, so there's a lot of runoff, and I don't want to redo the wood and it continue to rot. Look how, like, you can just see the dog dirt right there, just a line of dirt. But yeah, that's kind of the goal. I kind of want to do that, and I think we're going to take it all the way across, which will be nice, because down here, which is part of why we did this, you can see the water just kind of pools right here, and then the dogs walk all in it and get muddy and get really gross, and it's really gross and it stinks and whatever. So we have a lot to do, but if anybody has done composite decking or no, oh, that was so close. If anybody has done composite decking or knows somebody in North Georgia that does really good work for affordable, dare I say, in this economy, but if anybody knows anybody or kind of knows where to start, because I don't even really know where to start, that'd be great. We need some pointers on that, because I really just think that that'll probably last the best out here. My only concern is like the underneath, the subboards have to be regular treated wood, and I kind of worry about that part because I don't know what the underneath of this looks like. I mean, it's obviously, you can see, it's just dirt. But I don't know what the boards down there look like. Millie's going to town on her foot over here. But anyway, Levi's going to kill me because this is an 8-minute clip. Chatty Cathy. I ramble and he doesn't like it. So, yeah. But y'all give me some pointers on the deck because I don't know where to start. Love ya.